today I'm going to tell you a horrifying story about why cats are evil and they should not be a good choice for people who had never had a pet before. Because they're sneaky, they hiss at you or other people for no reason, and they're dirty. Who just poops in their litter box and just move it around and keep it moving? The shit stinks. But in 8th grade, it was around homecoming season last week of September. Me, my best friend Ashley, and my gay best friend Louise wanted to try to look cool, try to show try to get popular with the high school kids. So we were thinking, okay, let's make these cute t-shirts so we could be seemed cool when we go to the high school homecoming. So, but then we thought about it. We were like, okay, where are we going to make these shirts at? And then Louise was like, oh, we could do it at my house. It's whatever. So we go over to Louise's house after school. So after school, we get on this big yellow bus. It's very old school, and the left rear mirror is broken. So they're like, oh, that's Louise's bus right there. So we get on the bus, and Louise was the very first stop after they left middle school. So we get off the bus, and immediately the sky was gray. It was very dark and cloudy. So we're thinking like, oh shit, it's gonna be raining. We run across the street into this big 4-story apartment building. And then we just walked on in. As we walk up the stairs, because Louise lived on the 3rd floor, he goes, oh, I think my cat is racist, so I think you guys should be careful around him, and starts laughing like, hee. I'm like, no, are you serious, or are you just messing with me? He was like, I'm just playing, Kalyn, I'm just playing. So I'm like, okay. So as we walk in the door, as he unlocks the door with his rainbow keys, and then jiggles it, comes all in, takes our shoes off, and then immediately I went to the bathroom because the middle school bathrooms are completely filthy. So I go in the bathroom, handle my business, then all of a sudden, I hear these scratches on the door. So I'm like, okay, that's the cat. He wants to go back to his territory because that's where he was at when we came in the house. So I'm trying to hurry up, make sure I'm okay, do my hair, fix everything, because I've never been to Louise's house before. So then, as I walk out, open the door, and the cat's just staring right at me with his big yellow eyes. And may I remind you, he was a mostly black cat, but his tummy was white. So as he's just looking at me, he's looking at me like this, kind of like, who are you? So I'm looking afraid, like, okay, I'm just gonna take a step back. I just take a step back. And then the cat keeps walking to me. Keep stepping, hopefully this cat goes away. The cat keeps coming towards me. So I'm like, okay, this cat look like he's about to do, either he's about to sniff me to see if he likes me or whatever. Never did nothing to this cat. So as I keep walking, he goes, rrr. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna move a little bit fast. He goes, rrr. All right, I'm right at the point pretty much where that's at. And then he goes, shh. Like it was like a snake noise, but it was a cat. And then he does it again, but he hunches his back like, shh, like them Halloween cats. So I'm like, oh shit, he's about to attack me. And he goes, meow, claw me right in my thighs, and then he scratched up both of my legs. And I'm just like, I was lost for words. Then my best friend Ashley comes out. She goes, oh my God, Kalyn. She was just as freaked out as I was. Then Louise comes out. He just stands there. He doesn't really do much. He just stands there. So after they got the cat off of me, Louise had the nerves. I'm laying down on the floor crying my balls out. And then all of a sudden he goes, oh, I think you did something to the cat. Because I never saw the cat do something like this to somebody before. And I looked at him, I'm like, are you serious right now? You watched pretty much the whole thing. I didn't do nothing to that cat, and you just let that cat attack me like that. So then his mom, Louise's mom, came by me, and then she put in Neosporin or alcohol. Pretty much anything now, like, cleans up my wounds and my scratches. So then she calls my mom. And then my mom sounded horrified when When she called me and she called my mom and told her what happened. And then my mom immediately came like 3 minutes later. Then she starts cussing at Louise's mom, saying, "You need to take care of your pets," and da-da-da-da. And then it was just, they were arguing for about a good hour. So then 3 years later, me and Louise saw each other again. Ever since the situation, we haven't seen each other. So he still blames me till this day that I did something to the cat. And then he felt like it was super awkward gonna be friends again after our moms got into it. It was just super awkward. So I was like, okay. So he goes, damn, I didn't bring up, stop it. I didn't bring up when I went to the doctor.
Oh.